Now, some of you may have some expectations about what is about to happen.
So many.
So many. And some of you might be wondering what crazy idea of what the future might look like Joe has concocted in an original and non-plagiaristic fashion. However, today, we have something different for you. Today, we're not just going to bring you a vision from our minds. This is going to be a vision that we are all a part of together. And I speak on behalf of Joe and myself when I say that we need your help for this to really succeed. So, if you will, allow me to cast a vision for the room. We are all 20 years from now. We have all lived successful lives. We have all accrued wealth, accrued knowledge. We have all accrued influence in our spheres. We have become respected, well-educated, and professionals. Each of us now holds so much clout and influence that we are gathered together as potential investors.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Today, you have the chance to be a part of the future which we cast for you. This future is real. This vision of the future is real. Everything you will see tonight is real. Or will be real in 20 years. So, with that in mind, I would deeply ask that each of you would think critically and deeply about what is happening, and would ask questions. Ask questions that you would ask if it were real, because it is.
Oh no.
There's time for questions that will be later. Now, you are all successful in this future, which will happen. Some people take a different path. Enter Joe Maniasco.
Oh no.
When Joe called me up last fall, he had told me that his life had taken many more turns than perhaps we wealthy investors in this room. He was still in med school. Somehow, he had failed 3 repeated times to pass his final exams. And so he was forced to trek this long, arduous academic road over and over and over again. And what I mean by that is not just the trek of the years of service and the years of effort and the years of blood and sweat and tears, but also the trek from where he was studying to his home, because he had no car. Because, and he happened to live in Minnesota, because that was the only school that would accept him after 3.
Oh no.
So, as he walks home in tundra-like conditions, he told me on the phone, yes, there are still phones in this future, that he encounters one of the most dramatic experiences of his lifetime.
You know, all this failure really sucks the warmth out of the guy.
Also, it was minus 40. And snow.
He's got a short sleeve shirt.
My coat didn't sob before it got repossessed. It's only worth $500 for years in the future, but
These are 20 years of inflation dollars.
yeah.
He trekked the stairs to his 43rd floor apartment. And upon reaching the door,
At least I have my loving wife to comfort me. Oh no, the door appears to be locked. We really should have invested in doorknobs that didn't automatically lock.
these were standard at this point.
It's okay, I'll just call Chesley. Oh no, my phone is dead.
Joe had worked 18 hours in the lab that day. Even phones of the future do not carry that much battery. No keys, no phone, freezing literally to death.
I guess I'll just sleep on the ground again.
Invest in this future?
His body had adapted from years of this toil. And as he fitfully slept, his mind was fast at work. He had ideas. He had dreams. He had pictures of ways he could rise above this station in life. And so he did. He rose. With the sun, he rose.
I have an idea.
And he had an idea. He told me that idea. He told me that idea that he had worked on.
Under the mat. It's fine. This idea will redeem all.
He told me also, as a side note, that he thought of ways to remind himself of the key under the mat, which was a common habit in his family.
I'll just write key under mat on my hand. Oh, key under mat. Should have looked there. I'll call him and tell him my idea.
And so he called me.
Hello. Hello. Hey, what?
Hi.
Long time no see.
Yeah, it hasn't been a long time.
Unimportant.
Okay.
Great, because this idea that I have
Oh,
needs to be pitched to your investors.
okay. Okay. Well, I'm always happy to do anything for you, but okay. So could I look over your idea and maybe give you some tips? And,
Not necessary.
Okay. Well, I run the premier consulting
Okay,
business in the
just
world.
set up a room.
Okay. Well, I actually have a room
Don't
tomorrow
worry.
night.
Tell me where to go.
Okay, well, I'm moving now. So I'll send a jet for you, because these investors I have here, they'll all be gathered in one place, and you can pitch your idea to them if you want.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you soon, Joe. See you soon.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're prepared. Ladies and gentlemen. Close your mouths. Open your wallets. Are you ready? Please prepare yourselves. I, Joe Maniaci, genius biologist. We're not really going to label things. But I first was a biologist. I have an entrepreneurial spirit. And I care about the common man. That's all you. See, I am the lofty position. Beautifully trained. Don't worry about it. You are the common man. I have a wide breadth of physics and programming knowledge that has allowed me to pitch this idea. I did all the work on my own. I promise it's fine. And after the many fields that I ventured across, I thought entrepreneurship was the last nut left to crack, so here we are. Welcome aboard. Don't worry about it. The problems. Have you ever been locked out of your house? Are you tired of that? Are you tired of having a phone but not having friends or family?
Oh no.
Back in comfortable positions. Having called locksmiths instead of taking a nap.
You don't have a phone.
Are you tired of feeling locked out of your own life? Are you ready for the future? Because the future is now. We are here. Everyone raise your hands. Put it to your forehead. Look over there. That's the right. That's where progress comes from. Perfectly. You need to improve the things that are making it work perfectly. Because after all, you can only fix what's not broken. Are you still ready? because we're gonna allow you to socially advance. Move both horizontally and vertically upward in groups. You're going to be able to boast about your early adoption skills. You're not going to care. You should not care, but you do care about what other people think. And you definitely can afford the price tag. If you're worried about the price, let me just tell you, the door's over there. I'm sure you can rate leads. Let's keep going. Person, but are you really ready? Are you trying to become an early adopter? Are you trying to make decisions with really no basis? Invest in new technology and infrastructure before the technology and infrastructure to support that technology and infrastructure. selected for this room, we did the research. Let's keep going. We're now introducing the idea of ideas, the product of products, the apostolic masterpiece idea, key stay. Key stay.
That's what I need for sure.
Clear and low cost, totally, perfectly engineered amount, Bluetooth enabled, phone powered, phone carrying, Internet of Things compatible. That's smart home. Scratch proof, ergonomically crafted, electromagnetic key holder. How? Well, first and foremost, we have a patent-pending pocket-sized personal assistant carrier, and basically, what we do is it carries your phone, and within the case, there's a plate of ultra-lightweight iron that we surrounded with current-carrying copper wire, thinly crafted by the Germans. The Germans always make good stuff. And you just run current through the wire, creates a magnet, a giant magnet in the phone case, holds onto your keys for you. It's that simple. It's that simple. Same question. It literally hangs, it's on the slide. Written words. And remember, the Bluetooth transponder in the case allows you to remotely control your key state, comfort and familiarity of your own phone. That is important, people, because you don't want to have to be learning multiple of these devices that are sucking your attention. You're going to be so into the one you already have, you're not going to be able to learn a new one to use KeyStay. Where is this going to happen? Well, since KeyStay is a standalone device that just so happens to work along with your phone, it can be used on any continent, in any climate, any altitude, any of the 5 billion square miles of the Earth. Totally will work there, I promise. The revolutionary design of KeyStay allows you to use KeyStay from any phone. It doesn't have to be your own phone. It just has to be attached to a different phone, because it has to get the power from somewhere. But when is this going to happen? Well, it's imminent. Production is coming. The future is now, and because the future is now, KeyStay is now. And that's really all we need to say. Why did we do this? Well, it solves more problems than it solves. We perfectly and seamlessly we are solving humanity's most basic problem. The avoidance of change. You have no shame in moving your keys and no shame in being a late adopter. You're not even getting in on the ground floor of this idea, okay? You're not even getting on this is like the bottom floor of the parking garage underground. That's how early you were in. Why not? Why would we not do this? I don't know. Hey, Julia, do you see anything on this slide? No. There is absolutely no reason. So my partner thought that we need some room to ask questions, but this is just formality. We know that I've already addressed every concern you could possibly have, but we'd love to hear from the test market before you open your cards or checkbooks, respectively. Both, if you want.
We'll take your questions now, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you take Venmo?
Absolutely. That's at WMVCM.
Hot tub
You can
fun?
put purpose to be hot tub.
So is this like a standalone device that you put on your front door, or is it basically
Oh, no,
that you carry around with
I'm
your
sorry,
phone?
I'm sorry I wasn't clear. So you have your key stay, okay? You have
Because
your
of course
key
you
stay. Yeah, you already bought it. Okay? You already bought the case. You have the case. Within the case is the plate. Phone that is controlling the key stay goes into the key stay. And now your keys and your phone, like key stay, magnet, key, phone. One package.
So do you carry the key stay around with you all the time?
Yeah.
Because you carry
You already
How
carry
heavy
it.
is it?
Oh, it's quite light.
Like iron.
Should we go to Clay?
I think we have.
My question is, so you've got your phone, right? And a very large magnet next to it. Are there by chance any repercussions?
Yeah,
Any
I thought
repercussions?
someone was going to ask that, but it's just because you're not educated. Kindly pull out your right hand, okay? And no. Yeah, ask the electrical engineer.
Right hand
Jeffrey,
roll.
why don't you
Oh, right.
explain?
Right hand roll.
Here, boom, boom. What are we doing here, Jeffrey?
Big magnet, bad for phone. Yes.
You know what this is?
Right
hand roll. Thank you.
Yes, right hand roll.
We have the force vector, the velocity vector of the current, and the direction of magnetism. Okay, and just like my physics teacher taught you, you know that it's your middle finger because magnets are the same finger that guy pulled out at him at the Texas Freeway. so if you align, so like we have key say, okay, and you just put in the direction you're walking with your phone, okay? So moving, that's this way. The current is going this way. Then the magnetism points out the back. It doesn't go towards the phone.
What if I walk backwards?
Okay, that's the direction of magnetism.
I actually walk
It's
backwards a
simple.
lot.
But the thing is, no matter which way you're moving, it doesn't matter. It's always floating away. Sydney.
Do you have a prototype we can take a look at?
See, no, when I said we were getting in at the basement, that's why I'm here.
Basement would involve prototypes. We are far below the basement.
The prototypes are on the first floor.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Do we know if these electromagnets would cause problems with like pacemakers or anything like that?
See,
That's concerned.
absolutely not. Because, and the reason I said that is if you have a pacemaker, you're too old to be using a smartphone. How is that even?
So nobody carries their phone in their frock.
Right. You should be doing that. You must be.
All right. So I work at a historic property in Williamsburg, Virginia that has recreation old colonial locks, which are like an inch long, and we use keys that are like a foot long and could almost be used for self-defense. Now, say I lose like one of those mega keys, and like the whole building is locked up.
I feel like that's on
Those
you.
locks are
I
like,
feel like you shouldn't have gotten this
those
job.
locks are so much bigger than like your standard Schlage locks. So are you telling me that your product is going to be able to open that as well?
Well, see, I thought that Colonial Williamsburg went out of business like 14 years ago.
Oh, so this is the college of William and Mary, and they just leech off of the Commonwealth.
Another question to consider is, does the phone have to be in your pocket all the time? No, it does not.
It will hold the key.
This
You just
device
have
is
to carry your
flexible.
phone.
Flexible. Remember we said it can be used anywhere on this planet, including outside of your own pocket.
How are you going to keep key stay charged if you can't remember to keep your phone charged and key stay charged?
So that is on the user of the phone. It's your responsibility to make sure that you have a charged phone. So, like, you just do it, okay? I recommend buying a non-Apple brand device so that you can upgrade the capacity of your data.
Why not we just remember?
Yeah.
Do we need to worry about this wiping our credit cards?
Absolutely not, because in the future it's all chipped.
Embedded chip under your skin. I mean, won't key stay like adversely affect your smartphone's battery life? Just
Well, there will be a small consumption of battery.
Don't worry about it.
Hire this lady. Yes. Yes.
Do you accept Bitcoin?
Absolutely.
It's the only
coin.
Iridium, yeah.
it's Ethereum.
Other questions over here?
I'll accept the blues if that's how you want to pay for it.
I want to know about your competitors. What are they doing? Who are they working with? And what do they know about you?
So, last night, as I was reviewing this idea with Joe and putting together this very presentational and professional PowerPoint for you guys, in the slide deck, you may have noticed that there was no word about competitors, because there are none. No one is in this idea. No one has had this level of horrible experience to push this type of innovation. So, since this is the first person we've ever seen to have such a dire need for keys and phone and life to be all together finally, there's just no one else. And you can trust me when I say I have done the research, when I say I know the markets, I know the industries, I know all the new competition on the 6 viable planets that we are on now.
Oh.
There's no one.
Didn't you just hear about this idea yesterday?
Yes.
Let's go to one more question. Jerry?
Your product undergo any kind of reliability test, how do I know if you are not promoting fake news?
Good question.
As you know, the fake news movement that occurred 20 years ago was very, very diabolical. But we got that taken care of. The point is, our engineers, they're just impeccable. And they have undergone rigorous improvements in the technical drawings of these products, and they're sure it's I asked them and they said don't worry.
Furthermore, McGrath Analytics and Consulting, which is the premier consulting firm of the future, stands behind this guy and his product.
And will insure your investments at a value of up to $10 million ahead.
Wow.
Joey, no, Joey. Any other final questions? Please. Yes, one final question.
What if I never lose my keys?
Then you ascend to moral saint.
But you keep in mind, there is going to be social shame and ridicule if you do not get in on the ground floor.
Right, and I'm sure you have friends who are not as blessed as you.
In 5 months, every human being on the planet with a smartphone will have this device.
It sounds like
I think that's all we have time for. I'm just going to leave you with closing thoughts. Just remember, you know what they say.
Oh no.
An app
Called Keys Day.
Oh no.
keeps the locked doors at
Bay.
bay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.